So there are concerns from different quarters concerning the safety of the US aviation. This is because of the Delta plane that crash landed in, in Toronto, Canada, yesterday. The airline Delta flight 44819, a Bombardier regional jet that is being operated by Delta Air, crash landed while landing at the Pearson International Airport in Canada. So the airline was actually coming from a US city, Minneapolis, and it took off from the Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport and headed to the Pearson International Airport in Canada, crash landed. Now, due to that incident, people are now raising eyebrows because this year has witnessed a couple of plane crashes by American Airlines. In January, a United Airline that had the full passengers, about 300 passengers, was flying from Nigeria to the US. But when it got to Cote d'Ivoire, it had to return back to Nigeria. Thankfully, there was no casualty. All the passengers were evacuated safely, and 18 were reported injured. Out of the 18 that were reported injured, 3 are said to be in critical conditions. Those 3 consist of a child, a man who is in his 60s, and a woman who is in her 40s. So the passengers that came out were all shown appreciating the fact that they just survived a plane crash. The reason for the crash has not been officially disclosed, but is believed to be due to the windy condition and the climatic condition in Canada, because it's been snowing. That the snow now is more than what they experienced in November and December during the winter. You can imagine the kind of tension that would have taken place there. Some of the survivors that were narrating their experiences, that they were just like bats going up and down. And that reminded me about a plane that I took that was some years back, then from Lagos, Nairobi, Dubai, and then return journey. So our going was very okay. But when we were coming, what I noticed then is that from Lagos to Nairobi, they just use, you understand, craft for us. From Lagos to Nairobi, they just use any kind of, aircraft for us. But when you get on the plane from Nairobi to Dubai, you find out that they follow international standards. So we're coming back and we took off from Nairobi going to Lagos. It was chaotic. It was a stormy weather. In fact, the plane was just being blown here and there. If you see the way we were all screaming and screaming and screaming. But thank God we landed. Now, they are raising eyebrows about the safety of American Airlines. In late January, I think it was 7 people that died when a medical plane crashed in Philadelphia. So before that January ending incident, an Army helicopter collided with a passenger jet and in Washington, D.C., and 67 people died. Now, people are raising eyebrows about the safety of air travel in America. So that incident was noted to be the deadliest in a decade in American aviation history. We are awaiting investigations because investigation is underway. Transportation Safety Board of Canada and the US National Transportation Safety Board to determine the exact cause of the incidents. Meanwhile, authorities in Canada have said that there should be no speculations regarding the cause of the incident. The airport has said that it was dealing with high wind and frigid temperature. So let's keep our fingers crossed while we wish those that were injured a safe recovery. Thank you, and see you in my next video. If you have watched up to this time, what are you waiting for? If you are in Facebook, please hit the follow button, and if you are watching me on YouTube, kindly hit the subscribe button. Please, what do you think of this incident? Do you think that the skies in America are becoming less safe? Please drop your comments in the comments, like and share. Thank you. Bye.